Okay. This is Coach Dez here. I'm going to step out for a minute. I'm going to talk about the Cowboys versus the Bucs today. This is week 1. My cameraman left, so I got to figure out how I'm going to do all of this. But I hope to keep it interesting. And I'm going to tell you or show you how the Cowboys can beat the Bucs by 3. So, let's look at this. What I have is 2020 numbers. So as the season go on, I'll be able to get a little bit more information and be able to break this down, and we'll have actual numbers or close to it. So right now, looking at the Cowboys offense, they average about 4.38 yards per carry rushing right. Rushing down the middle is almost 3.93 yards, and rushing left is 4.38. But they have a great passing down the middle, which is 12.75. You got to remember, this information is based on multiple quarterbacks. If I could have taken the first 5 games of last year, I could have just taken that data and then put it up there. Maybe I'll do that. I'll think about that. But anyway, this is what I'm looking at. You see the sacks? That says 2.69. Cannot have that. You got to protect the quarterback, okay? Give him time to think about what he needs to do. Interceptions. You did pretty good. You only averaged almost 1 per game last year. Hold on to the ball. In that first 5 games, you had more fumbles than you did interceptions. So we got to improve on that. But the Bucs, if you look at their defense, they give up 4.32 yards rushing right. So in my opinion, if you're going to do anything, I would do it rushing right, middle, or down the left side. Or if you're going to pass and be a threat, go down the middle. You're averaging 12.75 yards per passing down the middle. They give up 10.62 passing down the middle. But if you look at it, their sacks, they average 3.18 sacks per game. Got to protect the quarterback. I don't care what you got to do. Interceptions, they average 1.18 per game. And they average 1 fumble per game, which is what you give up on. So we have to improve on that, okay? So let's look at the defense in this. So what I don't like is rookies. I am a rookie coach. I am a head coach this year. The last couple of years I have always been the assistant. This year I am the head coach. And the reason why I became the head coach is because the men would not listen to me. So we won our first game by forfeit. I really don't count that as a win because I want to see what my young men can do out there. So we have a game Saturday at 9 o'clock. And my skills is going to be tested to the limit. I don't go out and brag, boast, or do any of that. So I'm talking to these rookies because you wrote a check. Your button may not can be able to cash. And you better be able to cash that check and put a whooping on the Bucs. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. You said you were going after the quarterback. You better get after that quarterback. So, a lot of teams have gotten after him. And he can be stopped. But it's about how you do it. So, the Cowboys on defense, if you look at it, like I said, they give up 5.52 rushing right, 3.8 down the middle, 5.33 rushing left. But look at what they give up right there passing down the middle, 13.19. And you know who runs down the middle for him, for the Bucs. He's going to kill you each and every time going down that middle. I need my DBs, my safeties. I need y'all to step up and play your game today. So sacks, you're averaging 2 sacks per game. Interceptions, 0.69. 1.19 fumbles. But look at what the Bucs do on offense. They average 4.47 per game rushing right. They average down the middle 4.43, rushing to the left 3.44. They also look at the passing game. Passing right 12.46. Passing to the middle, and you know who's in that middle, is 13.04. We're going to end up giving that up. Passing to the right and passing to the left. Passing to the middle. But passing to the left is about 10, which is what we give up. Sacks, look at that. So that rookie that did all that talking, he only averages 1.6 sacks per game. 0.81 interceptions and 0.75 fumbles. So if you're going after him, you better go after him. Somebody better cover somebody so that this 13 and this 12 and this 10 yards per carry don't happen on the passing game. You got to shut that passing game down. You got to get him out of the pocket. I can't stress it enough that you have to get him out of the pocket. Once you get him out of the pocket, you can mess up his head and mess up his game. But it's going to be up to y'all to do that. So what I'm trying to tell you to do is this. These are my Cowboys, okay? And I'm going to stick by my Cowboys. And I'm going to show you the best way I know how to get the job done. If you get him out of his pocket, he's unproductive. He cannot think outside that pocket. He's running. And you got to get him running. Okay? Get his mind, and then he's going to get frustrated because he's constantly running and nobody he can get to can get open. I don't see them repeating this year. I don't see that happening. One, because the fans are in the stands now. You're going to have a lot of fan support. Number two, COVID and injuries are a big part of things changing. You know, so who I pick today may not, they may go back because they are a healthy team. They may not go back because now they're missing half of their team. So we have to be safe out here. And rookies is a big part on these plays. So if the rookies step up, shut your mouth, step up, and do your job, we will have an excellent season. So what I have is I got the Cowboys versus the Bucs. In 2020, they averaged 25 points, 30 points. They gave up about the same, 25 points and 30 points. But this is what I'm looking at. You know how I hate when my Cowboys wait to the fourth quarter to do fourth quarter comeback. That's what they're going to do. Fourth quarter comeback, Cowboys by 3. And we're going to talk about that later. Okay? So let me close this out by saying peace out.